Alvarez versus Meltzer, the show where I challenge the star rating of the one and only Dave Meltzer. My name is Arn Alvarez. Today we are taking a look at the WCW World Television Championship match between champion, Double A himself, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, and challenger, the Renegade. From the Great American Bash 1995. Meltzer gave this match a negative quarter-star rating out of 5. Let's see if I agree. If you've never heard of the Renegade, he was essentially WCW's version of the Ultimate Warrior. And this was before they actually brought the Ultimate Warrior in. A lot of the Renegade's mannerisms and movesets, even when you see his entrance, the music, the running to the ring, everything very similar to the Ultimate Warrior. We'll get to him. We'll get to more about him later in this review. Arn trying to play the power game early with the Renegade to no avail. Renegade hitting multiple clotheslines before sending Arn to the outside. Renegade legitimately has a headlock applied for about a minute. Arn breaks free. Renegade hits a clothesline and then puts the headlock back in for another 30 seconds. So we're looking at approximately a 2-minute span where lock a headlock, break free, small clothesline, lock it back in, break free. It's about 2 minutes, and this is about a 10-minute match. But Arn does get an abdominal stretch in, but not for long. We got to push the Renegade, so the Renegade counters with one of his own, and he has this locked in for about 30 seconds. So that's about another minute to a minute and a half just gone. Arn with an enziguri to no effect whatsoever. Arn rolls out of the ring, takes a timeout. Arn does get some shoulder tackles in the corner, locks in a sleeper. He keeps this going, but not for long. Renegade counters with one of his own, which Arn gets out of with a back body drop. Arn hits his patented Double A spine buster. Renegade kicks out. Renegade with an atomic drop. Arn bounces out of the corner, and they both run into each other and fall down. It looked like somebody missed their spot or just wasn't ready. Maybe just some poor communication there. Arn to the top. He falls across the top rope. Renegade hits a variation of a Samoan drop. Renegade to the top, hits a big splash, gets the win. The Renegade is the new World Television Champion. So with that being said, do I agree with Meltzer? Yes and no. Let me explain. If this is your first time watching Alvarez versus Meltzer, I don't give negative star reviews. I have a lot of respect for the wrestling business, and I have a lot of respect for, what they do in the ring and what they commit to. With that being said, if it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad, but I don't think it's. I don't think any match that I've covered so far is degrading enough, or is bad enough to give a degrading negative star rating to. Now, with that being said, I would give this a 0-star rating out of 5. I wouldn't give it a negative star rating, even if I could. But God, what a stinker this was. Arn Anderson deserves so much better than this. You have the Renegade, who is a Kmart version of the Walmart Ultimate Warrior. It was boring, plotting, and this wouldn't mean anything in a few months, because there were people, I guess, who thought that the Renegade was actually the Ultimate Warrior. So Ultimate Warrior decided to go to magazines, various forms of media in the mid to late 90s, and put a halt to those rumors. So once those magazines, newspapers, media, once that all came out, it almost stopped the Renegade's push dead in its tracks. He would lose the title to DDP at Fall Brawl that year. And then 2 months after that, he lost to Kevin Sullivan on an episode of Nitro, where Jimmy Hart would turn on him. He very recently did turn on Hulk Hogan. Jimmy Hart would further bury the Renegade by wiping off his face paint, yelling at him, saying he was just plain old Rick, a nobody. He did not last too much longer with the company. This sent him into a severe bout with depression. And unfortunately, 2 months after WCW made the decision to release him, he committed suicide at the age of 33. But back to the wrestling match. You at home, what did you think about this match? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, as well as visiting our other social media links in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Alvarez versus Meltzer.